All right, welcome back to Cricket for Americans, and finally, another live stream here. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And yes, I am checking out Sri Lanka versus India. This is the beginning of the second innings. This is only the second over. They've lost 3 overs because of rain, so it's the best score after 47 overs. How is everyone doing today? It is 10 for no loss for Sri Lanka. They are chasing 225, so they have to get to 226. So they're 216 runs away. And, so far, Sakaraya, I believe in his first international over bowling, he's given up 5 so far. How is everyone doing? Shai, how are you doing? Yes, I saw your message on Patreon. Thank you so much for being a Patreon, first of all. But I saw your message about the 100. The Birmingham women are playing right now. Birmingham is my team for the 100. But I had already mentioned the community page that I was going to stream this. So this is what we're streaming. I'll be keeping track of that 100 match going on. The first men's match was official with the Invincibles. Excuse me. With the Invincibles winning that first match against the Originals. Han Solo, how are you doing? Rashab, how are you doing? It's good to see you all. Abalash, what is happening? We got so many others in here already. Thank you so much for joining me. Aaliyah, hello. How are you? Thelina, AH, Boomer. We got Night Watchman Cricket Channel. We were doing a watch long as well. We didn't use any copyright content. Still got a copyright strike. Take care. Oh, that's a 6 right there. Jeez. Avishka getting a 6 off Navdeep Saini on his first ball of his second over. Jeez. Night Watchman Cricket Channel. You got a copyright strike. You didn't do any copyright content. Go ahead and email me below, and I will do my best to help you out to get rid of that copyright strike. If you're not showing any of the content, I don't know why it's doing that. Our man Ozjaw, the same thing kind of happened to him. That's a bummer. That is a bummer, but I'm glad you're doing a watch along as well. Email me. The information is not in the description for this video because I haven't put it in there yet, but for our other videos, our email, bornreviewnation@gmail.com. It's a good stop right there for a dot. Man, a 6 off the first ball of the second over. 5 debutantes today. Yeah, let me see if I can name them without looking it up, okay? You got Sakaraya, right? Nitish Rana, I think, is another one. Because you had some guys debut in the other 2 matches. Oh, come on, Nick. Rahul Shahar, I think it's the third one. And there's 2 more. I'm trying to think of whose name I saw on the list there. There you go. I don't think it's Saini's debut because I think I've seen him before. Pretty sure I've seen Saini before. Help me out, the other 2 guys. Do you know which language we speak in Sri Lanka? Which language you speak in Sri Lanka? Oh, man. English? I don't know. If I had to guess, I would just be bored and say like Hindi, but I don't know. Feel free to help me out with that as well as I change the brand here. But thanks for the question. I do not know. Nikhil says, lost the comment. This thing likes to update on me. What about India-England Test Series, Nick? Streaming it or part of it? I'm sure we'll be streaming part of it. The crazy thing is this summer has been insane for myself, mostly, and also for Gabe in this last month. My family has tried to cram in so much stuff to do because of what happened last year with the pandemic and now with the variant here in the States. People are getting nervous again. Who knows what's going to happen? We wanted to get as many trips in as possible. That is a boundary saver. That should probably be 3, at least 2. And Sri Lanka, they're scoring big right now. They're not wasting any time. Jeez Louise. So my point is we missed out on a lot of summer streaming that we would have normally done because we were out of town so much. School starts in less than 3 weeks for us, just a little over 2 weeks, actually, where we got a report. And so we'll see. I'm going to do the best I can. I plan on doing more streaming the next few weeks than I have all summer. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. What's up, CFA Nation? How are you doing, Agent of Chaos? Necessary Evil. Well, sometimes you got to do that. How are you doing? Kaipula, what's up? Turning Point, how are you doing? Manali, even if India loses, 5 new players are playing. Just want to see them fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was Shai in his Patreon message said, this is a one-sided match. 225, I believe, is chaseable in ODI. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think 225 is chaseable. Sri Lanka, they already got 20 in the first 3 overs. They're not messing around. They need another 206. So this could be an interesting match. If these young Indian bowlers cannot get the wickets, then you could have some very interesting components of this match. Now, let's look at the wickets that were taken in the first innings. Sri Lanka had there are 2 spinners. I think there's only 2 spinners they had going that went more than 1 over. Their 2 spinners got 3 wickets each. So they got 6 of the 10 wickets. They were able to bowl out India, and then their Pacers got 4 wickets. So we'll see how that suits for the Indian spinners. There's no Krunal Pandya in here, so there's 1 less spinner. You have Shahar, who's a spinner, and you have Gautam, who I believe he can spin it. So we'll see how those spinners do it. They're starting with some pace right now, Sakurai and Saini. So we'll see. I wonder if it's not turning as much. If there's a little bit of seam on these grounds. Cricket Dawn says Sanju Samson's playing well. Yeah, that should be other debutant, right? Debutant. Will Judas Gaitonde be appearing? I don't think he is. This is actually Judas's, as you say. It's his birthday today. So I hope he's sleeping in. I hope he's enjoying some breakfast in bed or whatever it is. And I hope he has a great day. But this is his birthday, so we are going to give him a pass. Sanjay, hey, Nick, will you be watching the 100? Yes, I plan on streaming the 100, absolutely. I'll have to be waking up a little early on whenever we stream that. But yes, great start to the tournament so far, Sanjay says. I think he's talking, the 100 was the last comment. Nikhil, how you doing? Shidarajan, yes, thanks for your reaction. No problem. We'll be reacting to some other ones in the future as well. You are very welcome. Great episode. If you guys have not seen our reaction on this channel to Cricket Stories episode 3, The Man Who Would Not Give Up, about Adapatu, go ahead and check out reaction and check out the Suketh Shetty show. The link for the original video is in the description box for our reaction. So great video. Nice, short and sweet and to the point. Aussie says, watch the 100 today. Talking about umpiring. They're saying, yes, it is chaseable. I did not watch the highlights, but I did pay attention to the score. I looked at that scorecard for quite a while. Very, very impressive. Shahar, I believe, was batting like a maniac. And Booby took 3 or 4 wickets. So that was really, really cool. Han Solo says, I bet Nick watched the 100 match yesterday for his daily dose of Tom Curran. Tom Curran did good, did he not? Tom Curran and Sam Curran both did good. They both got wickets. I think Sam got 2. There's a boundary right there. Man, they are scoring so quick. Sam Curran got 2 wickets. They both scored some runs. They both got wickets. So, yeah, I mean, the Curran brothers, they led their team to victory for sure. And it's funny because in the 100 on Crick Buzz, it doesn't have the economy rate. It has runs per ball. So I saw all these what I thought were economy rates of 1s or 1.5. And I'm like, the Currans only had an economy rate of 1.5 in 100. But no, it's runs per ball. Yeah, it's his birthday today. It's your birthday too? Happy birthday. You and Gabe have that in common. Now, I'm 99% sure that this is actually his birthday. I know he's celebrating it today. It's our summertime. He's finally not doing summer school anymore. He's got some breakage during the summer. So I'm 99% sure it's actually his birthday. So that's pretty cool. You guys share that. Did he get an umpire uniform for his birthday? If I gave that to him, he'd probably burn it. He'd probably burn it. Dr. Vi. India versus Sri Lanka, the 100, the Olympics. Too many things to watch, only one for me. So I'm curious, are the Olympics a highly watched event in India, in Sri Lanka, in Australia, wherever you're from? Is it a highly televised event? Here in the States, it's a very popular televised event, absolutely. But I don't think it's something that everyone has to watch. People will be talking about it. And my mother, she loves it. I know Gabe loves it. I know I'll be watching it. But is it one of those things that's like must-see TV? So I would say here in the States, it's kind of yes or no. It depends on the people, to tell you the truth. Which is probably similar other places. Look at him take a step up into that pitch. How dare you? Nick, you have VPN in your phone. You can watch it in Sky Sports Cricket YouTube channel. Okay, I don't know too much about the VPN and how that works. Never really tried it out. But I'll look into it. I will. What's up, Laughter Express? Yes, happy birthday to Game. It's Shahal's birthday, too. Cool. Yuzvendra Shahal, he had a really good match. Oh. Come on, give that to Shahar. How dare you not give that to him? Yes, happy birthday, Gabe. I'm not going to sing it because copyright, but happy birthday, Gabe. Oh. Like Shahar. He's got the man bun working. Let's give him a little extra juice as he is 3 balls and 0 runs so far. Love it. We should have pulled together and gave a cameo from Angel Hernandez for his birthday. Yeah, we might be able to afford that. Can you imagine like a singing birthday singogram at his doorstep by Angel Hernandez? An autographed baseball or something? That would be awesome. Jeez. Ball had some movement off the ground. And there it a missed fielding chance, but there's a second fielder behind, so they got 1 off that. Shahar was going for the maiden, people. Olympics is very underrated, says Preet. Siddhartha, both Siddharthas, both say that it's a highly televised and watched also. Similar to Canada and USA. Boomer says, not really, but I'll be watching it this year. It's not every day that you get to watch a super spreader event live on TV. Absolutely. Same here. It's not so popular in cricket. Like cricket, most people don't even know Olympics is happening right now. Yeah. So what do they have? They had some pre-opening ceremony events yesterday and I think today, right? And I think the official opening ceremonies is tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. Oh, whoa, drive-by. You're streaming when India are losing. Don't mush India. You should have watched the last match. Well, I was out of town, so I couldn't. But I'm not mushing India. I've watched so much India where they've won and they've lost, so no mush here. So back to the match here. I'm looking at the comments. 5 overs. Shahar did good. 25 runs, so they're averaging 5 runs per over. It's going 47 overs. So, man, that would put him like at 235 or so. If my math on the top of my head is correct. So that's close. And that's going to help them get there even closer. That's a boundary of the first ball. Is that Gotham? Is this his first international over? And he gives a boundary on the first ball. Jeez Louise. Yes, I watched Loki. I had mixed feelings about the first few episodes, but I really enjoyed the end, especially the last episode. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, a boundary right there. Wide. Jeez Louise. So he gets the point, the run for the wide, and the bye. I don't think he had any wood on that. Man, alive. Gautam, not the best start. Yeah, Prithvi Shaw went down on 49. That really stunk. You got Avishka with 20 already. Jeez Louise. Are they playing the 100? What's going on here? And there should be just one, but it's taken. Seems like it was taking forever for that fielder to get up there. He must have been a little deeper. This team's batting order needs to score big rather than score fast. Boomer says, I haven't started watching Loki yet, so no spoilers. No spoilers whatsoever. There's Shahal saying hello. He's got the glasses on. Instantly got smarter by wearing those glasses. Instantly. I won't give you any spoilers besides to say Chewbacca shows up and dies. I'm just kidding. I say that about everything. Doesn't matter what the movie is. That's always my fake spoiler. I am very anti-spoilers, so I will not spoil anything. He caught that and that bounced. Oh, wow. I was just going to say, these batsmen are looking very, very comfortable. I thought that bounced. Did you guys did you guys think that bounced as well? Look at his like tiptoeing. He's well behind the line. It didn't bounce. Wow, Sicario, what a catch. The fingers weren't exactly at the ground, but they were hovering over the ground. Wicket time, baby. Now let's get one of these actions going on. Let's see what Gabe has to say about it, guys. That's right. That's a mush wicket right there. That is a wicket. He's not even on here. And it's a mush wicket. That's a mush wicket because how dare the commenter before said that I had mushed India. That wicket is just for you. Yeah, I thought for sure. I thought that bounced a few times when I first saw it. And they started celebrating. I'm like, why are they celebrating? Wow, that was impressive. I didn't even pay attention to who was that. Was that Avishka? Because if so, since I'm rooting for India, no offense, Sri Lanka, if so, then that was a huge wicket right there because that guy is scoring like a monster. But with my luck, it probably was not. Gautam gives up some expensive balls on his first two, but then he gets a wicket. How awesome is that? We got Bhanuka Paksa, excuse me. He's got 3 innings in his belt, 24 runs, an average of 12, strike rate of 104. His best is 24. 3 innings and 24. His best is 24. That means he's got 2 ducks under his belt. So that was Bhanuka. Bhanuka was the last wicket, not Avishka. So the monster Avishka is still in there. Good ball there from Gautam. A wicket and a dot. We got super chat here. Super chat from Dr. Jihan. What's up, Jihan? How you doing, buddy? Did you see the Australian Windies 4-1 result in the T20s? Yes, I was paying attention to that. I know it's only T20, but I haven't seen Windies dominate Australia in a series for 30 years. That brings up a great point. Ooh, Gotham's gotten some serious confidence from that last wicket. Those last 2 balls were beautiful. So he ends his over giving up 10, which is still a lot, but he ended it very nice, 35 for 1. This brings up a really good point because I was curious. I know West Indies, they always say, the fans say that their best is T20. And they showed it against Australia. And I think people would agree with me, even Dr. Jihan, that Australia T20 is probably the one that's in the most trouble right now. Finch is not looking like the captain they were hoping he was to be. It just looks, it looks bad. So 4-1 by West Indies. This is exactly what they need. They're going to the World Cup no matter what, but exactly what they need for that mojo and whatnot. But yeah, if you're an Australia fan, you've got to be extremely concerned. I'm assuming Australia is still in the running, in the mix for the World Cup tournament. Jeez, he smacked that hard. Nice shot there for a 4. How dare you, Avishka? How dare you? Thank you for the super chat. And yes, I was paying attention to that. I always got to see how my man Gabe's team is doing, and they were doing well. Ozjaw did a great job of being on top of all of the shorts and all of the recaps for those matches. Man. Laughter Express says, did you read that Avesh Khan and Sundar got ruled out of England tour, full Australia tour vibes? They got ruled out of England tour and full Australian tour? I did not read that. Is there an Australian tour coming up? Yeah, Manish Pandey, even in the IPL, he has his good days, but it just seems like they're not very fruitful to the overall outcome. That's what I've noticed, at least. And I mean, I think it's way too early to say he's not going to have a chance, but with this being like, the young and up-and-comers because of what's going on in England and that tour coming up, that, this is his chance to really shine. So it's unfortunate. I think other guys are really shining. Prithvi Shaw is definitely making his case, I would say. Hardik Pandya is bowling again, and he's looking strong. He didn't have the best bowling effort in what was the first match, but he's still looking strong. Boomer says he was too young to remember, unfortunately. ODI got canceled. I wouldn't say so, Nick. That wasn't Australia's best unit. Yeah, I'm saying they're struggling right now, right? But you got to listen. A win's a win, and I kind of understand where you're coming from, Biggs. I am that kind of fan as well. And if you're not this kind of fan, I apologize. But it sounds like you're this kind of fan with that comment. I'm that kind of fan too. I've seen my team do great things and then struggle mightily and go back and forth to where when you have a big series win against Australia, you look for the parts where it's like, yeah, but because of this. Yeah, but it wasn't great because of this. Yeah, but what about this? You can't do that. You play the matches in front of you, and if something is going on or if they have less players for this or that, you can't control that. You take the win the way you can because it wasn't like they were holding them hostage or something. That's just what happened. Yes, Shreyas, yes. Again, now that I am steady and I'm back in town for a long time, school year starts in a few weeks, definitely not going out of town when the school year starts. I am getting more serious and more organized about consistent videos, especially on CFA. My goal is to have just about a video every single day, whether it's a live stream or a reaction or a cricket convo. That is my goal. So more than likely, definitely you'll see some Breakfast with Champion videos. More than likely, most of them will be here on CFA and not on Boring Reviews unless it's for a Cricket Tuesday. But I love that you are asking about that. Subham agrees. Absolutely. Is Gabe joining? No, it's Gabe's birthday. Send him some birthday wishes, some birthday vibes. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like this stream. And, when it goes live, comment below, but go ahead and comment in the comment section right now, the live comment section, whatever you want, as long as it is respectful. Avishka is, there goes that man. 27 off 22, so his strike rate's well above 100. Gotham's back in there. He's done really, really well after giving up those first few boundaries and that wide. Really, really well. So I'm glad he's found his whether it's his placement or whether the ball's just reacting really well off his hands, I'm not sure. Sky will replace Manish Pandey. Sky's been in this match. I think he's been in every match so far. And that'll be 1 run. 1 run, unfortunately. Gotham was doing really good, but 1 run, you'll take that. I will definitely do that. Sport Geek, Biggs, I will let you know. Biggs says, so I'm confident in my squad. That comment was along the lines of Australia isn't really a position to sound the alarms. But I'm confident in our chances at retaining. Love it. So you're not exactly like me. Gabe gets mad at me all the time for not having enough faith or not trusting in my teams well enough. And right now we got a spike of viewers. Thank you so much. This is Nick from Cricket for Americans. We check out cricket matches usually all the time, and we appreciate you joining me right now. Please, if you are new, go ahead and stick around for a while. Get some popcorn, get some snacks, get some Twiglets if that's your thing, and enjoy this match with me. If you like what you see, go ahead and like the video and go ahead and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Appreciate having you. It looks like a lot of the Indian fans have decided to join in now that they got that wicket, and now the run scoring has slowed down a little bit. Sri Lanka still has 43. I gotta get the score in here. 43 for 1. What's up, Varun? Saw you in the comment section. Always good to see my man Varun. 43 for 1. Where's my scorecard at here? Here we go. Yeah, Varun is the man. If you guys don't know, does all the artwork. He helps us out with so many different requests. He's like an extra man on the Bourne Reviews CFA team. So let's see. Sri Lanka, 43 for 1. That was a nice little shot there. Over the head of the fielder. They'll get at least 2 off that one. At least 2 for that one. Got 8 overs in the books. And they are chasing at 225. All right, there's our scorecard. Varun says Manish Pandey should have shown some responsibility, and he is one of the senior player. I say he missed crucial chance. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. Give me a little more information there, but that's too bad. Let's see. Yeah, Twiglets. Whew. We are not on Twitch. We are not that hip, not that cool. But maybe one day. One day, maybe. Yeah, Laughter Express, I hear you. You're not the first one to request the Discord. I definitely need to look into that. Shoaib Akhtar thinks India versus Pakistan in WT20 finals, World Cup T20 finals. But do you think Pakistan will make it to final after losing to England? But it's in their home. I don't know. I think it's way too early to predict any two teams that are definitely going to the finals. 200 in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know. I just don't know. It's too early to say this or that. You can see why Akhtar would say India versus Pakistan. India, is one of those few teams that are the favorites right now. Pakistan is his team. So he would think that. You wouldn't think from conventional wisdom, but Pakistan is one of those teams. And I think even Ozjan would agree with this. It's one of those teams that can beat anyone at any time and can lose to anyone at any time. So it's very inconsistent. You got Saini. He's bowling a little better this over. It's 46 for 1 so far. The over's not done. Boomer says, I wish Gabe a happy birthday, but I'm in the process of convincing myself the last year and a half didn't happen, so I can't do that, unfortunately. Oh, life is tough, right? I don't blame you. Giannis is a beast. Well done, Bucks. Yeah, everyone that I knew of on the radio and I was talking to were willing to give the Suns a championship if they went 2-0. But then the Bucks won 4 in a row. I have a good friend who's a huge Bucks fan, so I'm happy for him. Happy for Bucks fans. I believe it's their – no, it's not their first championship. I apologize. I believe there's a boundary, man. Slow boundary, but there's a boundary. And now they're at 50. Avishka's at 31. And Rajapaksa got his first boundary. He's been chilling on 1 this whole time. Oh, it's right out of the reach. He wasn't in the best position to field after he was bowling. He even slipped trying to get that. That was unfortunate. Yes, turning point. You are absolutely correct. West Indies versus Australia got canceled. The ODI series, that's too bad. Wow. Yeah, no reward at all. I love this commentator, whoever it is. Says a perfect comeback by Saini, but no reward. He's absolutely correct. I did see the T20 groups. I did see them. You're right. I should look at that again because they did send it to me. Good call. Gabe will not be joining Show Shaw. Good to see you. It's been, I feel like it's been a long time, but probably for a long time for a lot of the viewers here. Good to see you. He will not be joining because it is his birthday. All right, so they got 7 that over. That's more than you want. You don't want any more than 5 based on scores right now. They got 7 that over. Let me update this score. There's 9 overs in the books. Man, he was a little aggressive with that. He didn't finish the run. He probably could have made it, I think. But he was aggressive on that one. Yeah, exactly. Gabe's at Fenway for his birthday. No, I will not be streaming the 100 match today, but look for that in the future. We'll be streaming 100 matches for sure. It's going to be tough once the school year starts because we got to get up really early to watch those. So we're going to try to get those in before that. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Another ball here. Ooh, that's like the 3rd different time. Hey, don't touch the ball before it hits the boundary, dude. Come on. That's like the 3rd time that the Indian fielder has dove for that ball and wasn't able to get his clutches on it. So close. Great balance there with that shot. Fenway Park, yes, where the Red Sox play. The mortal enemies of his Yankees. I will be watching the Olympics. My mother loves the Olympics, so I want to get my kids introduced to them. So more than likely, we'll probably go to my mom's house and we'll watch some of the bigger events. U.S. is really big into gymnastics and swimming, those kind of sports. Nice ball, dead and right there at the end of his bat. That's okay, Showa Shaw. It's a marathon, not a sprint, my friend. It's all good. Yeah, that was pretty cool that they had the women start the tournament and not the men. They're 1 match ahead, but that was pretty cool. Absolutely. Yes, the London Olympics were very memorable. Very memorable. I would say for Americans, was it Beijing was even more memorable because of what Michael Phelps did. All right, so we got 10 overs. They got 5 that over. That's what you want to keep them 2 or below. You'd be okay if they got less than 5, but they got 5. Sri Lanka is not messing around. They're 1/5 of the way there to their goal. They're chasing 225. They got 55 right now. I would say right now at this point it's still anyone's match, but we'll see what is happening. Appreciate that, Biggs. Appreciate you stopping by to say hello. He said, hey, Nick, I have to get back to what I was doing, but I saw you were live and I had to show support. See you on the next stream. And guys, don't forget to like the video. It doesn't take much effort to do so. I appreciate that, Biggs. Thank you so much. Again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for that message. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and just hit that like button. It really, really helps tremendously. We got a little bit of a push there. The YouTube algorithm helped us out for like a few minutes. Maybe it was because of all your liking before. Let's go ahead and get those likes again. I'm sure if man, they're gonna take 2 on this one and not even close for a run out. I'm sure if India gets another wicket, we'll have some of our friends join us again. I think most 100 matches are 10:30 a.m. your time. Really? Because the match happening right now is about halfway done, and it's only 8:30 my time. What to see? Maybe today's match was earlier than usual. Even 10:30 wouldn't work with us teaching because we'd be at work at that time. Thank you, Anurag. Appreciate that. Oh, Han Solo. We know that's not true. We know that's not true. So I'm guessing, Han, with this awesome Han Solo picture on this one, that this is your newly created account so that you're not banned. Don't know what's going on there. And then your original LG one that I see on Board Reviews is your other account. It seems like these young Indian players are they need to calm down a little bit. Maybe 5 debutantes is too many. They need to calm the nerves a little bit because, you saw that throw right there. It didn't cost any runs, but it got away from who was that? Sanju Samson, whoever was by the wickets there. The ball, it wasn't really a good throw. They need to calm down just a little bit. That was the women's 100. Men's will be later. Okay. So the women are earlier. Yeah, if it's 10:30, that'd be really easy for me during the summertime still. Okay. Oh, catch that. Nope. Good placement. Thought that was in the air for a good amount of time, but obviously he was deeper. They got 2 off that. And Sri Lanka continues to score. No, he loves himself some Steve Buckner. He absolutely does. Okay, to get back to the Sri Lanka question, what language do they speak? According to Google, it says Sinhala and Tamil. The graphics in the 100 is hideous. Can't be as bad as the CFA graphics. Oh, we got a Hardik Pandya side. I didn't even realize it till now. How dare me? Oh, geez. I got really high on him. Did that hit like the very top of the handle of the bat, or that actually hit a glove? I don't know. Yes, absolutely, Boomer. I'm curious of the viewers that are with us right now. Appreciate that, Raj. There's a. No, that was earlier. Don't get me excited. What are you doing the replay of the wicket right now? How dare you? I'm curious from those that are with us right now. You got 98 with us. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked yet, go ahead and hit that like button. I really appreciate it. I'm curious how many of you are watching and excited to watch the 100. If you are, just type in the numbers 100 in the comment section right now. I want to know how many of you are excited and would watch a 100 stream with us. Type in 100 if you'd be willing to do that. Varun says Gabe should watch Indian Innings. Kumar Dharmasena made some horrible calls and had to turn over after the review. Not every day you see this from Dharmasena. Oh, Gabe would lose his mind. Did not hear about that. Did not see that. But you're right. Gabe would. Oh, he would have loved that. That would have been his Christmas right there. Hardik Pandya's getting up 5 already. What else is new? On 4 balls. Sajid says, is anyone challenging Michael Phelps? How many medals USA is expecting? We are expecting more than 212 Olympics. I would be really happy, especially tomorrow, weightlifting, expecting at least silver. Oh, that's cool. You got a favorite in the weightlifting one? I don't know if anyone, not this year at least, is challenging Michael Phelps. And total, he's got like 16, 19 gold medals, which is insane. And he got 8 in Beijing. I don't see anyone challenging that because the most a swimmer can compete in is, I think, 8 medals. I'm pretty sure that's it. He competed in all of them, and he got gold in all of them. It's really hard to do. I mean, obviously he did it, so someone else can do it, but it's really hard to do. All right. Wow, a lot of hundreds. Woo! You guys showed up. That is a shot right there, and that's a boundary, man. Rajapaksa is really, he's taking it to Hardik, and he's taking it to that strike rate. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Boomer says not really. How dare you? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hundreds. That's enough reason for me to stream it. Raj says, not really excited for it. Don't even know who are playing, to be honest. I really don't care. Oh, my gosh. Rajapaksa doesn't care either because he's got another boundary. Oh, he doesn't care about Hardik Pandya's feelings or about his economy rate. And Dewan's like, okay, that sucked. It's okay, guys. He's trying to get his guys regrouped. Rajapaksa has no regard for human life. Holy cow. Yeah, he got wood on that. Too much Indian cricket already happening with international, so not keen on another league. I hear you. But it's something new, right? It's something new. It's a whole new format, right? How many of you guys that remember and that weren't like in diapers or something, no offense, when T20 was birthed, right? How many of you would have been excited for that? Like, I think there was a lot of negativity. Like, this is dumb. What are the English thinking? They're out of their minds. And look what it's become now, right? This is a new format. And I know there's been 10 over formats and this or that. I think 5 over formats that haven't gone too well. But that's what I think is cool. USA athletes will win all gold medals. I wish. If they fail, they have to live with Gabe for 6 months. So strong motivation. They might enjoy that. Gabe's got some fans. They might pay money for that. Man, this is a dangerous partnership right now. 68 for 1. Let me update this score because they went bonkers on that one. Now they definitely have the upper hand, in my opinion. You know, they still have to chase, but that last over by Hardik Pandya was disastrous. Yeah, his bowling speed. I mean, is his back really hurting him still? Is his back hurting him still to where this is the kind of results we get? What's up, Sandeep? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I love that appeal. I love the appeal so much. Wasn't able to convince the umpire. Will they consider reviewing it? I don't think Dewan's too keen on it. No, he's like, you're out of your mind. I love that appeal, though. That was a great appeal. Let's see. No. I think that was a good non-review. Good ball there. I think that was a good non-review. Represent New Jersey out here, says Krishna. How are you doing, buddy? The same Krishna. I have so much love for this channel. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much we appreciate that. Another good ball. We appreciate that so much. A lot of hundreds in the comments. Love it. My goodness gracious. Thank goodness there's a fielder right there. Siddhartha, super excited. It makes me a little anxious, though. Like, am I going to have time for all this, right? Because you have the T20 World Cup this October. And then you have the Ashes in December, I believe it starts. Maybe in November. I think it's December, though. Right? And then you have great international series in between. You have the IPL finishing up. Makes me anxious. CPL's got to be coming up too, right? If someone knows anything on the CPL, if that's going to happen as usual and when, I'd appreciate it. It's got to be happening pretty soon. Jeez Louise. 71 for 1. What did they get? They got, hey, they only got 3 of that over. There you go. I wasn't even paying attention who was bowling. Maybe that was Gautam. Good job. I remember, yeah, so Gautam's got a low economy rate, not as low as Shahar. But I remember when he was selected in the IPL and they paid so much for him. I think it was CSK. He's doing pretty good right now. Oh, yeah, my Chargers. Absolutely. Can't forget about them. That won't start until, I guess, less than 2 months. That's cool. There's a fielder right there. I thought it was going to be a boundary for a second. There's no over in the 100. Yeah, it's like 5 or 10 balls that each bowler can bowl, right? This is just called balls, not overs. Oh, he missed a run out right there. Couldn't get a handle on the ball. Prithvi Shaw, how dare you? I'm loving the length of the hair, though. Grow it out, my friend. Sandeep says, why you guys didn't react to Vanko music video from Jordanian? I wasn't even aware of it, to tell you the truth. Did they get a new music video out? Let's see. Maybe you're talking about an older video. Yeah, you must be talking about an older video. We didn't miss any new ones yet. But maybe we will. Oh. Yeah, Hardik Pandya is getting crushed. Whether it's skill or luck. Inside edge. And I thought he was farther away from he was actually a lot closer than I thought. But still missed that opportunity. This might be the tail of this match. Close, but no cigar. I love this comment. It's so true. Oh, just read this comment for a second and let it set in because it's so true. There's a dot right there. Prithvi Shaw looks like 40-year-old or 10-year-old at the same time. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. I think that's awesome. That is awesome. They had some pictures of him when he was a kid playing cricket, right? And I think India knew about him early on. Doesn't look much different. He's got some facial hair now. He's taller. Manal says I look sleepy. Oh, that's just how I always look, buddy. That's just my face. You know that. You've been with me for a while. I'm definitely awake, though. Yes, very good player. I made the mistake of judging him way too harshly for his one match in Australia. Oh, I was ticked. He's Benjamin Button. Yeah, Pandya does not look comfortable. His last few balls have been better, though. He's given up a boundary and just one run so far, so much better than last time. You shut your mouth, Han Solo. I got to pull a Gabeism on and you shut your mouth. How dare you mention TC more than once in this cricket stream? No edge there. But he survives the... Oh, it's a wide? Yeah, it is a wide. I didn't even realize that. That's what I'm talking about, Sandeep. That's what I'm talking about. It's been a while. It's been a long while. I've missed doing it. Glad to be back in town. Love going out of town with the family. It's been fantastic. Not fantastic on the wallet, but it's been fantastic. Oh, gosh. He crushed that. Dive! Dive! No! Oh, he dove. And it like bounced off his torso or his hip or something. Man, Rajapaksa, I've not seen this guy that I can recall. And I didn't think he was this dangerous. He started off with the lowest economy rate of all time. But man, he's been crushing it. And the last ball after the wide, another boundary. So Avishka's got 38. He's kind of slowed down a little bit. Rajapaksa has really sped up. 46 on 46 balls. You hear the drums, Fernando? Do you hear them? Is teachers giving digital tuitions? I don't know what that means. I'm not exactly sure what he's asking. Boomer, you're out of control. I can see the Ravi Shastri comparison a little bit. I'm sure when Ravi Shastri was younger, he was in better shape. I don't think he's in horrible shape right now. He has a lot of haters. There is, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness it was slow. Man, it's like Sri Lanka is like the military or something. Fire at will. It's just insane. The doctor says, Nick, would love your opinion on this. ODI matches have become boring after the rise of T20. Me personally love both tests and T20 met on ODI. Oh, how dare he. Is that going to be another boundary? I didn't think it was going to. Wow. I mean, he just like shortened his stroke and boop, right there. Disrespecting Gautam. Or is it Gotham, like where Batman's from? But the doctor, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. ODIs are my least favorite format. Sometimes they seem longer to me. Now they're wide. Jeez. Sri Lanka's dominating right now. ODIs sometimes seem longer to me than tests do, if that makes any sense. And I know ODI brought us the first World Cup and all that kind of craziness, but it's my least favorite format. I still enjoy watching it. But yes, T20 has that action because it's so short. Test has that action because it's test. You don't want to miss a minute. ODI is kind of meh. But as I say it, Suman, I was about to say, I'm sure people love ODIs. Suman does. Partnerships at 55. Where's the Sri Lanka fans in the chat? You gotta be loving this right now. Everyone was saying you have no chance against India, blah, blah, blah. Look at this match. Yes, Cogitos. I want to say we've reacted to a few of their videos. We'll to see if there's other ones we should check out. Appreciate that request, Rosh. Definitely check out the ones that we have done. I know we've done at least a few of them because I remember that name. Maybe one recently too. I can't remember. But Jody and I love doing the educational reactions. Thing is, T20s, the test evolve was time, while in ODIs, some rules needs to be changed. What rules need to be changed? Interested to find that out. Ravi Ashwin said he'd love the 100. 100 could be the future. Sri Lanka blew the last. Yeah, that was actually, you're right. That was a close match. I don't know all the details about how they blew it, but that was a close match. It was like 2 runs, right? Jeez Louise. I don't know. There's still ways to go, but I don't know if they're going to blow this one. They need 136 runs off 33 overs because of Duckworth Lewis. Krishna says he doesn't like the rules behind the 100. I'm going to take a quick break, turn my fan on, and I'll be right back. Oh, we got another debut here. Nitish Rana. I didn't even know he could bowl, to tell you the truth. I didn't even know. I'm back, Miss Jody P. I am back. Yeah, I know, Shah. You want me to check out the 100? Watching the Sri Lanka match right now. Appreciate your commitment to the 100. Love that. Charge the old phone there. I mean, hopefully the Birmingham Phoenix, the women's team are winning right now. They should, because that's the team that I'm rooting for. I mean, come on. Come on. So the Phoenix got 128 on 100 balls. Geez, London Spirits got 51 already on 34 balls. Need some wickets in that match. Come on, need a wicket. Need a few of them right here. Need to rain some wickets. Rana, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx them, but you guys that are watching, you know what I'm thinking right now. You know what I'm thinking. I'm not going to say it, though. Krishna loves the Cogito videos as well. I didn't feel like I'm saying that right. Oh, not going to say it. Sagar said the last match was something like the GABA. India was 190 for 7. Oh, that was the Shahar match. Yeah. Shahar and Bhuvi won it from there. Yes, you're right. Now I know what you're saying. Thank you for that clarification. Oh, I didn't say it, and it still didn't happen. He was one ball away from the maiden. And I was like, what is the umpire saying? He's saying drinks. I thought he was saying get out the field because of something else. I don't know what. Hello! Sorry. CFA. I'm sure Ozjad will do a better job. What's up, Ozjad? Having a great day so far. Yes, I am. Hope you are as well. A great night? Are you watching the 100? I'm sure you are. You love yourself some cricket. 92 for 1. After, was it 14 overs now? 15 overs. Man, I haven't updated this score in a while. 15 overs. Fernando. Hearing the drums, he's got 46, 4 4s, and 1 6. There's the updated score. What's your call? The target being 227 instead of 226. 227? I don't understand what you mean by that. Sarah Pot does a great movie. Give it a go. I'll have to see. See, the tough thing is I've done solo reviews, and I've done reviews with Gabe or with Jody. And usually when I have somebody to review with, people enjoy it a lot more. So I can watch it, no problem, do a solo review, but I want to wait for Gabe to get to it. And we still have 2 fond reviews. So who knows? Maybe I'll do a solo review. I have the time to just watch it and then review it, but I kind of would want to wait for Gabe, and he's got a really busy weekend. Ross says, I'm going to get me some dinner. Yeah. Hopefully when you come back, there's been a few more wickets that have dropped. Nick, great cricket going on around the world. Absolutely. Sri Lanka might beat India today. I know. It's crazy. And then you look at the bowlers for India as far as what we're used to for the bowlers for India. And I've been critical of even the OG bowlers for India on how they've been able to have not been able to get the needed wickets, right? But you don't have those guys today. You don't even have Bhuvi today, right? You really are relying on these young guns. Even the guys that aren't making their debut, they haven't had a lot of time in international cricket. Ozjad says, too fun. I actually enjoyed. Hey, glad you watched it. That's awesome. It's a brand new one on Amazon Prime. Gabe and I's review should be coming out within the next several days, probably early next week. Boomer says I'd recommend Malik. Is that the one with oh gosh, how am I going to forget his name? Fahad Fasil? These guys and their partnership. I mean, honestly, Nitish Rana gets one ball bowled, and they call drinks. I feel like that's the umpires trying to squeeze him a little bit. I did not know that Don Bradman and Babe Ruth met each other. That is so cool. One with Fahad. Okay. Pioneer of ridiculousness. Pioneer of ridiculousness. Thank you so much for that support, Ozjon. I brought dinner here as I eat while being unironically sad. No wickets. No wickets, but that is a dot. We'll take that. Rahul Shahar. Man, he's able to turn those hips so easily and push that ball basically where he wants it to go. What happened with Rana? Did he bowl one ball and they switched him with Shahar? I'm so confused. What happened there? When you have drinks, you have to bring a different bowler out? What am I missing here? Or did he finished his over? He didn't give up too many runs? Oh, I'm all kinds of confused. Ooh, another wicket lost for the London Spirit. Take that. Don't mess with the Phoenix. Let's see. No, Nitish Rana finishes over. My bad. Only gave one run. Oh, is that a wide? Is that a wide and a bye? Or did that edge? Okay. What's up, Don Antonio? Great to hear from you. Great to see your name. Guys, don't forget to like this video. I appreciate it. It's been a long time since I've streamed, so I'm trying to, get some of the rust off. So glad to be here. I'll be on for at least another hour, hour and a half. I have a work meeting to go to, even though it's a day off today. Got a new boss, and I want to meet the new boss today. So I'll be here for at least another hour, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see how much cricket, how many overs we can get through in that time. I may have to leave right at the end, which is unfortunate. See, it says, Nick, watch the national award-winning Indian movie Nayakan, landmark movie in Indian cinema. Is that the older film? Not like super old, but the older film I keep hearing about? That was in our poll. It was a leg by. Make it to 100 likes. I like that idea. I like the way you're thinking. Another nice shot. Is there anyone there? Yes, there is. Yeah, they got the sleeveless shirts out there. Oh, how dare you with that cheeky shot there. How dare you mess around. Thank goodness there's a fielder there. I mean, they just seem like in cruise control right now. Like they're just chilling. Like, oh, I'll take a shot here. I'll just leave it that one. Oh, I'll get a boundary right here. They're just messing around with us right now. How dare they? We need some wickets. Now, I believe in the first innings, it was the same score, right? 101 for one, and then the second wicket fell. I don't know what over it was when India got 101, but it's still somewhat even. Let's see if India can make it 101 for two. Hasaranga is one player who should get IPL contract. If you say so. Look at Fernando's got more runs than Dewan in this series. And who keeps that being a dot? Dewan himself. Got Rana in there, bowling again. He's only given up 1 run. Oh, he's got the hair. Trying to be Jadeja or something. Only get a 1 run in 7 balls. And there's his second run. Just as I say it, I jinxed him. Manish Pandey gets more chances than any other Indian player. I don't know. I feel like Virat Kohli's in there a lot. Just kidding. Oh, nervous 49 for Avishka. He's on a strike right now, but he's just sitting there thinking and worrying probably, oh, am I going to get past 49? I don't know if I can do it. You got the birds out there circling. Yeah, the target is 227. That's so weird. Some kind of Duckworth nonsense. Another dot there from Rana. Are they just not comfortable with Rana right now? They're not attacking as usual. He's got amazing hair. I hate him right now. Oh. Oh. Come on, Captain. You got to support your man here. Close the fingers around that. Oh, gosh. He was in position. He was in position. He's going to close his fingers around it. There you go, Ron. Scooped out like a vacuum. Like a vacuum. Vignesh says Sri Lanka win comfortably. How dare you give up? Oh, he got to his 50. He wasn't nervous at all. Half century for Avishka. Very, very nice. Stephen Richards joining the chat. How are you doing, Steve? You may have mentioned this already. What do you think of the 100 so far? I'm not a fan of the graphics. It's cricket, so love it. You're not the first one to make fun of the graphics today, I will say. I have not seen it yet. I do plan on streaming at least one, if not more, matches from the 100. I'll have to look at the upcoming schedule to figure out exactly which matches to check out. I want to check out at least one men and one women's match. I'm a Phoenix fan, so look for those matches. But I'm excited because it's a new format. I have not watched it yet, so I can't say whether I think it's good or bad because I have not seen it yet. But I'm excited for the new format. I'm not someone that thinks that we should always change things just for the sake of changing things. But I am excited to give something a try and see, where it goes, see what happens with it. Turning Point says Sachin got his first century after 78 matches, and then Krishna says, and that was the turning point. Nice. Ooh. Oh, was that a 6? Or did that bounce? That bounced. Okay, so that was a boundary. Ooh, that was close. Man, roll it in the deep. Jeez Louise. Just messing around with that footwork right there. I think that was a 6. I think that was a 6. My eyes playing tricks on me. What do you guys think? Did he get robbed? I've seen it twice now. It looked like a 6 to me. Oh, catch that. Oh, how dare you lay out and dive for it? My gosh. Shahar is getting beat down right now. I don't want to update the score. It's scary. You can't really feel too comfortable when you put 225 up there. I don't care about Duckworth or not. They got 47 overs in. You can't feel too good. What result do you think for India-England series? I think England will win 3-2. Yeah, I would say that's probably the safest prediction. England win the series, but it's close 3-2. I don't know. We saw what India did in India versus England. So now this is England's chance. Are they playing all three formats? Are they going to go for the whole shebang? Or are they limiting the number of formats, the number of matches? You're saying 3-2. Which format is that? Or are they just playing 5 matches total, including all formats? They're not playing a 5-test match series, are they? Like the Ashes? I know there used to be 6 test match series, but man, 5 is rare these days. It's only tests. Are you kidding me? Well, that actually works out for me. That works out for me because I don't have to worry about him destroying India. But does that mean that he's out for the 100 right now? I can't get any luck on watching some Chris Wilkes. 5 test series and then straight IPL. Oh, I think it's safe to say that about England, but I'm going to be hopeful and say India wins 3 out of 5. Don Antonio says, Nick, read my comment. Well, I'd have to know how to read. Just kidding. Nick, what do you think about T20 World Cup? Group 1 consists of England, Australia, South Africa, West Indies, and Group 2, India, Pakistan, New Zealand, and Afghanistan. I mean, those are the teams that qualified so far for those 2 groups. They seem balanced to me. They really do. I think those are good squads. Now, if you have Group 1 and Group 2 in the finals, that have to be the best of those 2 groups that are going to meet each other in the final? Because if that's the case, then you're not going to have a final with England versus Australia, or Australia versus West Indies, or South Africa versus West Indies. You're not going to have a final with India and Pakistan, or New Zealand and India, or New Zealand, Pakistan, or whatever. Or does that not matter? That's what I'm curious about. How does that work? Is the best of 2 groups play each other in the World Cup? Or is it like a seeding thing, the Final 4, and then they mix it all up? That's what I'm interested in finding out. I'm excited for Afghanistan because they don't really get a lot of love, and they got some serious players. Okay, you know what? It's time to ban this guy, guys. I got to figure out how I accidentally banned him before and do it again. How dare you? Dollar store version. Not very nice there. You apologize right now. Group 1, group of death. Group 1 is much stronger. Don't count out Afghanistan. Don't count out Pakistan. Don't do it. Shiv. Always the India fan. I love it. 111 for 1. All ones right now. Sri Lanka loves the ones. 111 for 1. After 18 overs. They are cruising for a bruising. Bruising India, that is. And they are losing their minds. South Africa will surely win T20 World Cup. All right, David. And guess where you're from? Han Solo, you're not helping yourself out. You are not helping yourself out whatsoever. You are in dangerous territory. Is there any fielders somewhere? I mean, why don't you go get a cup of tea before you get that ball? Jeez Louise. Wicket in the 100, he says. Yes, the 3rd wicket. 40 balls left, and they need 47 runs. Ooh, they need 48 runs, excuse me. 48 runs. 40% left. It's close. Come on, fielding. You got to be more clear than that. Got to be cleaner than that. Christy Gordon tonight, out bowled in the women's 100. He is not slower than Gabe. Yeah, where's the blasphemer at? There it is, Boomer. Blasphemer! Yes. I thought it was already built, but yes, they are. Prairie, right? Prairie, Texas, or something like that. Absolutely true. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, are you kidding me? You saved the boundary, but you're right there. The placement's horrible. Blame the captain. Blame the captain. Nick, top 2 teams of each group goes to the semis. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Someone's asking Gabe a question. Is he in the chat? I just saw Gabe fan. That's not Gabe. Or maybe it is. Maybe he's a fan of himself. I'm definitely a fan of myself. And just as I say it, Nick fans are very less than CFA. Sad but true, as Metallica said. Honored to be part of it. Appreciate that. So ridiculous. Oh, man. They don't know how to take any wickets. 117. They got 6 more runs. Appreciate that, Krishna. No, it's like those signs where it says, welcome to CFA Nation, population whatever. Welcome to Nick Fan Nation, population 6. Well, no, there are 5 in my family, so maybe population like 9. Varun, population 10. Oh, I love it. That's so funny. Turning point, you're out of control. Catch that! I hate you. It seems new cricket viewers are unable to understand the concept of 6 balls over, so they simplified it and removed it from the 100. Oh, my goodness gracious. How did Wokes defeat Flintoff? Oh, that must have been like domestic cricket. Dr. Vi, population 11. Siddhartha, population 12. Oh, my gosh. Hey, if Gabe was here, you would see them coming out of the woodwork, which, works out for me because it's still part of CFA. It's all good. TikTok, I don't know too much about that. I feel like an old man when I say that. I don't know about the TikTok. That's what a clock does. Current run rate is 6 and at 10 hundredths. The required is under 4. Sri Lanka's doing pretty good right now. Oh! Oh my gosh! You can't buy one right now. You can't buy one. Sakurai made a great attempt. Left off of his feet off the ground. He was flying. He's like, I'm Air Jordan. And he couldn't put his fingers around it. What else is new? I mean, he didn't really jump off his feet when he put his hand on the ball. Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't. But look at the bird. That was really, really tough. It's not like he had it and he dropped it. Yeah, good try. Exactly, Raj. 50? 50 for Rajapaksa. He had like 1 off 9 balls or something at one point. He's got 50 right now. Oh, yes, that was a great effort. It is what the clock does. You never heard that joke? Oh, man, that's how bad I am. No one else ever said it before. Hey, turning point. Positivity, my friend. Positivity. It'll get you far in life. At least that's what I'm told. Never tried it myself. 127 after 20 overs. 127 after 20 overs. How dare you? I think it's hilarious that the India fans, and I'm one of them, but the India fans in the chat, they're saying, oh, this doesn't matter. It's their C team. It's an international match. You better believe it matters. Oh, my goodness gracious. Raj, I appreciate that. Population 14. We need a proper poll. Gabe Army. Oh, the Gabe Army. I'm so scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Not really. Dewan's trying to figure out what to do. All the India fans, they're leaving the chat. Like, I can't take this no more. That's all right. I'm still here. Nick, Smith, Kane, Coley, Root, your order from 1 to 4. Are we talking test? Oh, man alive. You guys are going to kill me for this one. I would say Kane Williamson 1. Coley 2. Root 3 and Smith 4. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. Bring on the hate. I got Kane 1, Coley 2, Root 3, Smith 4. Mira has Smith, Coley, Root, Kane. That's almost the exact opposite I had. Ooh, Raj agrees. CFA fatality. Look at Smith. Smith, Kane, Coley, Root. Smith 1. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Their current form. Are we talking about all-time numbers? I was talking about current playing right now. Boomer knows what I'm talking about. Come on, Sakurai. Need a wicket. You love the wickets in the IPL. This is the same thing. But come on, you can get a wicket. Let's do it. No, it's not the end of the world. Right? It's not the end of the world. But you know what I'm saying. You're welcome, Sean. He says Kane, Smith, Coley, and Root at 3 together. Oh, Coley and Root at 3 together. A lot of love for Steve Smith. You guys watched him play recently? And that's a lot of limited format, so that's probably not even fair. He hasn't been a shadow of himself in limited format. ABD better than all of them. Han Solo, you are officially banned again. Just kidding. What form does Coley have? Yeah. Coley, Kane, Smith, Root, all times. Smith, Coley, Kane, Root. Kane, Coley, Root, Smith. Hey, that's what I said. Don Antonio. Another boundary. Deja vu. There must be a black cat walking around somewhere. On current form, Coley is 4. ABD goat facts. I like that. 132 million for one, it seems like. There we go. We fielded it cleanly. That's how you do it. These guys both got 50s. He's got the bugs all around him. Jeez Louise. Kane, Coley, Root, Smith. Exactly. Currently. Oh, slap from Suman. I love it. Oh, how dare you. Campbell. Yeah, that's a good call. Where's Gabe at with that one? He would love it. He would love that one. Sakurai, decent over there. Decent, I say. What do you guys think? Is there any chance India wins this? Because I don't think so. Good night. Put him to bed. Tuck him in. It's over, baby. I can take whatever you say, but how is Root of all people better than Smith? You seen Root recently? See those double centuries he had in Sri Lanka? Played very well in India. I'm just saying recently. Right? Don't forget. Smith's last 2 centuries, I believe, were in ODI, not in Test. I'm just saying recently. It was over for India in the last match, too. But now you're counting on, but that was different. Right? And yes, you're absolutely you're right. To think that D. Shahar and who was it? Boovie were able to outlast so long is really tough, but this is their bowling. India's A team or India's team. You guys have told us that the A team actually is what we think of the B team. India's starting 11. Those bowlers struggle to get big time wickets, at least recently. These are the new guys. The only wicket so far is on that nice catch, that like a lateral surface of the ground floater. Other than that, they haven't been able to sniff one. They've got a few drops, or one drop and one close catch. Another run. Only King Coley scores 100 century. Hasn't been for a while, my friend. Didn't do it at all in 2020. Hasn't done it yet in 21. Man, those gnats are everywhere by the batsman. Raj, you're out of control. You're out of control. You know, hope everything comes out okay. I love the honesty. Gabe's Fab Four. Josh. Yeah, Josh, exactly. You picked up on that, huh? Josh Butler. I love it. Chris Archer. Bald Barney. What? Isn't he like an Irish player? And Unicat. Oh, you're out of control. Did he score 131 in the Sydney Test? He's like, come on, throw it. We need a wicket. Oh, my goodness gracious. 138 for one. Not gonna lie, this is a tad bit boring. I'm not gonna lie. It could be a little more interesting. Oh man, London Spirit. They They may take this one. They only need 25 runs. And they still got 24 balls left. It's going to be close. Their current run per ball rate is higher than the required rate per ball. They need a wicket. What's up, Arav? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, remove the stigma, Raj. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm not afraid of the stigma whatsoever. Not afraid at all. Everyone does it, right? No one wants to talk about it. I'm not asking for details, but no one wants to talk about it. Oh, my gosh. A boundary. Oh, London Spirit. Why are you doing this to my team, huh? What did they ever do to you? Come on. Come on. You got the reviews. Use them. A little too outside, I would say. He thought he had it. Man, he instantly went from so excited to just yeah, twiglets, exactly. Exactly. How dare we speak of those things? I am shocked that so many people commented that they like twiglets. He has a secret poo journal. Oh man, you guys are crazy. I am so shocked. Yeah, that missed. That people, ooh, that's close though. That people like the twiglets. The Marmite, whatever that thing's called. I'm shocked. That was probably one of the grossest things I've ever tasted in my entire life. People say it's better with alcohol or beer or whatever it is. But you know, everyone has different palates, as they say. I just can't do it. If Kohli performs amazing in coming England series, he will get ahead in Fab Four forever and will be the list of all-time great batsmen ever. Suman, you think so, huh? He would need to get a few boundaries, right? From the way he's been playing. That is... He caught it? He dropped it, I mean? You dropped that? That was a sitter. That was right there. The angel could have just like, are you ready? Are you ready? And then it dropped it above your head and you still dropped it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now, does that count for... No, that bounced. How dare you? They just can't field. These young kids have been exposed. You're going to catch that one? Yes! Zachariah with the wicket. That's how you do it. Gautam. Watch out, because Gautam is dangerous. That's why Batman's got to be there to protect the people. I don't know who dropped it. I don't think it was Gautam. It was someone else, but that was atrocious, that drop. That was a nice catch. Running for it. You going to catch it with one hand? Man, the mitts on that guy. It's about time, Rajapaksa. You got 65. He ate the whole plate. He wants everything for himself. Jeez Louise. It was Rana that dropped it. Too busy combing his hair out there. Gotta pay attention. Oh my gosh. Rosh called a register. A register. A register. Oh my goodness gracious. About time. That could have been back-to-back wickets. He'd be sitting on a hat trick ball right now. As Gabe would say, oh, that heathen. Can't believe he dropped that. That was right there. I don't care what any of you guys all say. Gabe fans or whatever. I could have caught that nonsense. But they got a wicket. Oh, here comes De Silva. This guy's pretty good. I actually know this guy from the LPL. This guy's good. Man alive. Ron is so lucky that Gotham caught that. The very next ball, or man, the hate would be so real right now. So real. Shahar's in there. I didn't realize that Smith had so many test runs. I mean, I know he was considered as one of the best, but I didn't realize how many runs he had. You guys are saying he could have challenged Sachin if he played more years? Wow. We got Shahar in here. First ball is a dot. Yeah, the spin was no problem for this guy. How dare him be better than where I want him to be. 144 for 2. Another dot right there. Check ABD test stats. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at the all-time scores. The records, baby. Sugar Darwin saying, we could do this, guys. We could do this. And his teammates are like, no, we can't. Let's just get out of here. So the most runs in tests. Sachin, shocked by that. Guy played for 24 years. Holy cow. Almost 16,000 runs. You know he wanted to get to 16,000. Ponte, number 2, 13,000 runs. Collis, number 3, 13,000. Raul Dravid, number 4, 13,000. Yeah, take that. People will say all he did was defend. Cook for England. 12,000 runs. Sangakkara for Sri Lanka. Lara for West Indies. Chanderpaul for West Indies. Jayawardi in Sri Lanka. Yeah, you guys are right. Those Sri Lankan legends from the 90s. No joke. Then you got Border and Waugh. Who's Steve Waugh? He's just a photographer. Gavaskar from India. Wow, Gavaskar. G.C. Smith. Where's Steve Smith at? There's SPD Smith. Right below Kohli. What are they calling? No ball? Oh, a no ball. You got to be kidding me. SPD Smith has got 7,000 runs, 7,500. Kohli's just got 7 runs more. And according to this, Smith started before Kohli, but Kohli he has way more matches than Smith because of that suspension probably. And Ross Taylor is above both of them. Kohli's got 15 more matches than Smith. So Smith is a far ways away from being the top in test. Did I miss ABD? I did miss ABD. Yeah, he is above Kohli. He has 22 more matches, 8,700 runs. Jeez Louise. Don Antonio says, let me get these things straight. Sinister Six consists of Nick, yes, umpires, John Campbell, Stuart Broad, Jordan, Ecclestone, Unicap, Bairstow, ABD. Gabe doesn't have a Sinister Six, but a dirty dozen. There's more in that list, too. Oh, there's more. I think SPD Smith has been part of that once or twice. Let's see. They say Smith is a better average. Yeah, his average is almost 62. Where's my man Bradman at? There's Bradman with his 99 average. He only played 52 matches. Jeez Louise. No, you're right about SPD's average, though. Definitely right about that. Hobbs from the early 1900s has a pretty good average of 56. Barrington from England has an average of almost 59. Hutton from England has an average of almost 57. Hammond from England, all these England guys, geez, average of 58.5. Yusuf from Pakistan, average of 52. There's SBD with his 61. Why don't you calm down with your bad self? Let me see. Mayandad from Pakistan, 52. Callis, 55. Sashin, 54. I went away from the comments looking at that. Sorry about that. Let's see. Not a boundary. Whose comment I'm going to see? Raj. ABD and Faf once batted the whole of day 5 to save the test in Delhi. ABD scored like 37 in 280 balls. He was really something. Batting on day 5 on a spinning track against Ashwin Jadeja. I've heard about that performance. Because you think of ABD and high scoring and the fact that he went in, serious Sibley mode, Pujara mode, Draven mode, right? 37 on 280 balls. I've heard about that to save that match. That's pretty cool. Got the edge of it a little bit. Look up John Campbell's stats. He didn't make the list. He didn't make the cut. Smith and Kane better in tests. Root and Kohli are equal in tests. Nick, would you consider Bumrah in Fab 4 on current form of bowlers? Will he be India's lead bowler at England Test? I don't consider him Fab 4 in bowlers. And I'll tell you why. From what I've seen the last year and a half, he cannot get that big wicket to save his life. He can't. He can't get a semi-big wicket to save his life. So, no, I would not consider him in the Fab 4. I can't tell you from the top of my head who I put in that Fab 4, but I know there's 4 that I would rely a little more on getting those big wickets. Not Bumrah. Sorry. Not recently. Can't do it. He has not been in the same form. Will he be India's lead bowler in England Tests? I mean, I guess him or Shami. I mean, honestly, you should have Booby over there, to tell you the truth. You really should. I get you want to have a lead bowler for this squad against Sri Lanka. Sakurai is not happy with himself. I like his passion. I like his fire. I don't see as much smiles on in this match. That's a nice 4K shot right there. But I'm surprised Boovy's not there. Yeah, Boomerang IPL is different. Oh. There you go, Sakurai. Caught and bold, baby. Woo! Come on, India fans. Come back in the chat. There's still a pulse. There's 2 wickets in 7 runs right there. What did this ball do? Oh, went out the glove. And Sakurai was not messing around. He hustled over the shoulder. I got this. I'm not going to drop it. Look at Rana right away. This is how you hold on to it, pal. I could have 3 wickets right now. Crushing Rana here. Crushing Rana. Current Fab 4 in test should be Anderson, Cummins, Southey, and Ashwin. I'm not even sure about Southey. How dare you not have Chris Wokes on there? You know he's in the Fab 4. He's never won the Fab 4. Chris Wokes, absolutely. How dare you? What's up, Phil? It has been a long time. And no, I have not watched the 100. I did not watch it yesterday. Not watched it yet, but I will. That's a promise. I agree with the Booby thing. He should be in England. The only problem is his fitness. What's wrong with his fitness? Happy for Sakurai. Absolutely. I'm telling you, he liked to get some wickets in the IPL, and now he's showing it. 151 for 3 after 25 overs. Usually that'd be the halfway point, but it's not the halfway point because Duckworth Lewis, they lose 3 overs. They are more than in good shape right now. I would honestly start getting excited for India's chances if they lost about 3 more wickets. Okay, now. Nick, Chris Wokes is above Fab 4. Yes, and hopefully you mean better than the Fab 4. Hopefully that's what you mean. You were excited for Shahar, but this is good too. Absolutely. Wow, I hate people who ask Booby to bowl faster. It messed up his career and made him injury prone. I don't know about that. That sucks. From what I've seen, you're absolutely right, Krishna. Oh, I knew it was coming. Oh, I knew I was going to get some hate for the Wokes comment. I'm serious, though. The man can't buy a healthy diagnosis. Wokes is in the fraudulent 4. Oh, man. Now, if my count was too far, that was even more too far. How dare you, Mary? You're lucky I like you. Because then I might give you the Han Solo treatment. I might give you the Justice for Renil treatment that Gabe gave her. How dare he? That's funny, though. Yes, Joy. I love Joy. You know, Joy and I, Joy knows. That's all I'll say. All is good now because this comment's fantastic. Just made my day. Nick, Wokes is Captain England, and we don't compare superheroes with normal humans. Absolutely. Fab 4 all-rounders. Chris Wokes and everyone else, obviously. I would like to put Jadeja in there, but he hasn't been consistent enough since I've been watching cricket. Varun, how dare you? I would consider putting Archer in there, but that's just because I'm not thinking about everybody, right? I would consider putting Career Pollard in there just because his bat's so dangerous. I'd put SBD in there if he bowled. I'm just kidding. If he bowled anymore, he used to bowl. Chris Wokes does not sound like Ozzy Osbourne. That is false. Fake news, Han Solo. That's fake news. He does not. So, he's just a little shy, right? He'd rather be anywhere but that interview. Chris Evans. Ben Stokes, yeah. What? How dare your horrible aim? India has missed like 4 wickets. They left 4 wickets on the table. No, don't tell me London Spirit won. Oh, with 5 balls remaining. Dang it. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's so close. Jadeja, Stokes, Shakib, Holder, probably. See, you guys have the luxury of knowing these guys' longer careers. I just have the recency. Shakib has not shown me recently enough. Holder, are we talking tests? I don't know. I know you said maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, I know. No Wokes in India. That's in the match versus India. Stinks. Dhananjaya. I know I said he's good. He is good. Lanka. Oh, Dhananjaya was the one that was caught and bowled. I jinxed him. Fernando, the drums are playing for you. Do you hear him? Hazelwood is best in tests. He's good. It's crazy how no one mentions Stark, really, the last 6 months. Drew likes the Jordanian videos. Appreciate that. We have reacted to quite a few Jordanian videos. I know we haven't reacted to all of them, but I would say the majority of them. So if you like our Jordanian videos, make sure that you check out our other ones that we've reacted to. I got to update the playlist big time, but you'll see in our comedy playlist quite a few of them in there until we get a chance to get to more. But I appreciate you liking those. I did not see his 6. It's been a little while since I've watched some live cricket. Oh, Sakurai, no ball? Is that your second no ball? How dare you? Stark just destroyed West Indies in the first ODI. Well, that's good. Absolutely cold. He wasn't particularly great in Australia. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't particularly great in Australia. It landed in the rugby stadium, 135 meters. That's Brett Lee territory. Gosh. He loves giving away the no balls. My goodness gracious. He does not see the line. I've heard about Shakib's heroics in the World Cup. Gosh. Free hit parade. I wonder if they have free hits in the 100. No balls in the 100 because that would technically be more than 100 balls thrown. Right? Oh, yeah, definitely 2 wickets. But like 45 no balls? Just keep it to like 1 or 2. 1. Beautiful. You definitely don't want to run out in a no ball. We all know what happens there. Is that you talking about what happened recently? I've heard about that. The coin tosses are done at the DJ booth. Ungst, ungst, ungst. Jeez Louise. So we got a few wickets there to make it a little more exciting there because I was, partially falling asleep for a while. Nothing against Sri Lanka. They're playing very, very well. But it was run, 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 run. Nothing much different. We're halfway through the 27th over. 20 overs left to go. 159 for 3. And that was a nice shot right there for 1. They're not going to steal the 2, I don't think. I've got probably a few overs left. I think I'll get to the 30th over, and then I'll just sign off as I have to get ready for a work meeting to go to. Love having this opportunity to stream with you guys again. The streams will be more frequent, especially the next few weeks. So look out for those. Obviously not on Sundays. I don't know when the next one is planned, but it should be soon. I'll look down. We'll do the whole schedule thing like we used to for the next few weeks and let you know what the plans are. Another single there. Zakaria looks like he's laboring a little bit. Tricker Darwin is just looking for any kind of change of pace here as far as the way the game is going. They've got a few wickets, but Sri Lanka is still very much in control. And there is another run. So the score is officially 162 for 3 after 27 overs. Sri Lanka is in control. It's not over yet. I'm not leaving yet, Krishna, but I appreciate that. About 3 more overs I'll stick around for. Hey, Nick, can you answer this question? Why is the U.S. so good at the Olympics? It's a great question, and I am not an Olympic journalist, an expert. Just my opinion is what I'm going to give you right here. That's all I can go off of. Hardik Pandya, man, he's expensive. Different reasons, right? The easy thing to say is because of a huge population, 330 million some odd people, right? But there's other countries, China that has 1.5 billion, India 1.3 billion, right? Another thing is resources, okay? Sean Kishan, look at he's flirting with the camera. You should calm down. You got a girlfriend, man. Calm down with your bad self. U.S. has got the resources. And third, U.S. loves to win. We love to win. I mean, we're obsessed with winning. Obsessed with it to the point where the government will allocate resources to young athletes and to athletes alike. And, people in some of those things about gymnastics here with that whole scandal there. I'm not saying it's the government that was pushing it aside, but there was some stuff going on all about the winning, unfortunately. So when you have that culture that wants to win, that's desperate for those wins, desperate for that medal count, you have the resources, you have the population. We have a diverse population as well. Maybe not as diverse as other places, but a diverse population. All those things go together for why Olympic gets so many medals. But I would say the number one thing is because, yes, Siddhartha, they like to win. And the government likes when America wins. Australia is good considering their population. And hey, in Beijing, when Michael Phelps was winning those medals, especially that amazing relay 4x4 that came down to the last second little fingertip by Ryan Lochte. Australia were the favorites in that relay. They were favorites in a lot of those. They just unfortunately went in the buzzsaw. That was Michael Phelps. U.S. loves to win. Japan left the chat. I'm not saying they're the only country that likes to win. India spends 90% in cricket and doesn't spend in other games because people don't watch them. I'm sure it's not as easy as all that, but it makes sense what you're saying. Gabe wanted to represent the U.S. at the Olympics, but they declined him and said we have an anti-dope policy. Wow. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Han Solo has not been able to comment for a long time that he's making up for lost time. An anti-dope policy. That's jacked up. Oh, I wish Gabe read that. Hey, Nick, if ABD Russell play baseball, how many runs they get? I don't know. I don't know if they have I'm assuming they have the bat speed. I'm assuming they have the hand-eye coordination. They play cricket, but both sports don't exactly translate. I think Russell would actually have more home runs than ABD. There are guys in baseball, and I'll admit it right now, Fernando Tatis Jr., one of the biggest names in baseball. He's a Padre. He's 22 years old. He swings for the fences a lot of times. You have players that they go up there just to hit home runs, which is not the right approach you need for baseball. But a lot of guys do it because hitting home runs gets you big contracts, right? Notoriety. I can see Russell being that kind of player who just swings for the fences. And if you hit a home run 1 out of 10 times, 1 out of 10 at bats, you're going to have a good season if you're a starter. You're going to have a really good season because of those home runs you're going to hit. So you go there 10 times, I'm going to hit a home run. You're successful 1 time. The other times you might get lucky and run to a few hits. You only got to get 3 out of 10 at bats to have a good average in baseball. So I honestly think Russell would be a bigger home run hitter. I think ABD would be more of a complete hitter, not just home runs. ABD, I think, would be a bigger clutch hitter, though. The kind of guy you want coming up in the 7th and 9th inning as a batsman, as a batter. I can't commit to the 100th final just yet because I don't know when it is. I know it's not too far away. I just don't know exactly the date. Let me know what the date is. Yeah, exactly. Sagar knows what he's talking about. Listen to Sagar. He knows what he's talking about. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Very good. I wonder what changes they'll make after this one. I wonder what changes they will make. As far as the bowlers. Let's see. I'm looking at the other matches. Sorry for not talking for a few minutes. I'm looking at the other matches that have been played so far, so I can see all the bowling options they have here. Hopefully, Boovy's not out because of injury again this match. But you got Boovy, you got D. Shahar, you got Shahal, you got Kuldeep, Krunal. I would assume that you probably have a few changes from these bowlers. Watch is going off. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Slowest boundary of all time. Saini, don't wear yourself out there. I think you might see Krunal in there next match. Boovy if he's healthy. Shahar. I think you'll see some changes. Yeah, I would agree with that. It is easy to say that. There's a lot more to it. Lord Sadie doing the usual. He wasn't even trying there. I mean, he was in a little jog. He wasn't even trying. That was that didn't look too good. Not gonna lie. This is gonna be my final over 171. It's been so good to be with you guys. Let me see if I can try to figure out my schedule here, if you will. Going forward, gotta check out the 100. Definitely got to do that. So tomorrow, the Trent Rockets women, the Southern Brave women, Northern Supercharger women, and Welsh Fire women. The women are playing 2 matches tomorrow. The women played 1 match today. Oh, I see. I'm looking at the women's schedule. That's hilarious. All right, let's see. Okay, so the men's match. Oh, my Phoenix are playing in 24 minutes. The men's schedule, and I am going to check out some women's matches as well. So the men's schedule, we have Birmingham playing today versus London Spirit. So is it the same 2 teams, whether it's men or women? That's pretty cool. That makes it easier. You got a doubleheader tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming. I'm taking the kids clothes shopping for school. But my Phoenix don't play again until next Friday. There's a good chance. Look out for Monday, the 7th match. Trent Rockets versus Northern Superchargers. I may be checking out that match. Look out for that as the next cricket stream. More than likely. Let me show the score here for my final over. Nick, I predict 3-0 Sri Lanka and T20. Yours before leaving. You predict Sri Lanka winning all 3 T20 matches? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying Sri Lanka is the 0? I don't ever like saying one team's going to win all matches in any format. Because that rarely happens. So you mean India, 3-0. Okay. There you go. I'll never do the 3-0. And I'm confused. What does whitewashing mean? I thought whitewashing meant like a sweep. When you guys say whitewash, you just mean they win the series, right? So wide. Yeah, I think 2-1 India. Yeah, I love Robert Downey Jr. Not as a person, because I don't know him as a person, but I like his acting ability. He's a very good actor. I mean, think about it. This guy. He did blackface in Tropic Thunder. And he got an Oscar nomination for it. He got lauded by it. Because that's how good of an actor he is. I don't know too many people that can get away with that. 5-0 and 3-0 is whitewash. See, that's why I get confused, because I've heard people say the phrase whitewash when it's like 3-2 or 4-1 or 2-1. When you win all the games in a series, it is called a whitewash. That's what I thought. So it's not just a sweep, but it's a sweep in all the formats in that tour. Or it's just a whitewash if it's like there's 5 test matches and you won all 5. That's what I thought. A sweep was a whitewash, but I've heard it in different instances, so I appreciate you guys clearing that up. It's 173 for 3. So they've already scored 2 runs on the first ball. Hardik Pandya, man, he likes to give it some runs. He's got 25 runs in just over 2 overs. Once again, out of the attempt for the dive, but away from their reach. Whitewash is no win for the opposition, just one format. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate that. Wait till you hear about Bangladesh. Oh, gosh. I think Bangladesh won earlier, right? Against Zimbabwe? No, Zimbabwe won. Zimbabwe won by 23 runs in their second T20 match. Good for Zimbabwe. They got a score of 73 by their man, Madhavir. Yeah, Shakib, once again. This is T20, but 12. I've not been too impressed with him recently. I'm not going to lie. Hussein brothers probably did the best for Bangladesh. They're not, I don't think they're brothers. Just same last name. Islam with 3 wickets in that match. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Really, really appreciate it. There's about 40 or 50 of you that have been sticking around the entire time. Thank you so much. If you've not done so already, go ahead and like the stream. I will see you more than likely Monday morning unless I'm told, no, we got to do something else, Nick. Come on, what's wrong with you? That's the plan, is Monday or Tuesday morning for me. So I think it's evening time for you all. Hopefully you can join us for the 100. We'll be able to check that out. And hopefully I'm able to see the match on the platforms I have without having to figure out the whole VPN. Got the final ball coming up. Pandya has done a little better in this over. But I appreciate everyone. Aaliyah Charles, you've been here the entire time. Thank you so much. Turning Point, Boomer, AKR, Shutterajan. Tell your brother to keep making videos. You guys keep making videos, please. Sajid. Guys, check out the Sukesh Shetty story. Like and subscribe. And that was a short ball. And they're not going to call it a wide. Okay. Thank you so much once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to come back to CFA for more consistent videos the next several weeks. Don't forget to check out Born Reviews as well. And the final reaction. Gabe's posted some recent reactions to Dune and to Titans Season 3. So if you're interested in that, go to the final reaction. Check out his reactions. With all that being said, thank you so much for the support. Until next time, congratulations, Sri Lanka, so far. Adios.